By now, you probably have heard that Kodak brought the Pro Image 100 film to Europe. Actually, when I first saw it, it was suggested to me at my lab, and I thought it was a brand new film that they were making. But apparently, it used to be available in South America and Asia, and I can imagine in Africa as well. Now, it's a 100 speed film, which means it was clearly designed for parts of the world that get a lot of light, aka Africa, South America, Asia, a lot of sunlight. I can imagine it was designed for areas of the world that usually are quite colorful as well. Before I actually used it, I had a look at some of the photos that other people had taken. I did a little bit of research on it. And apparently in terms of color, it sits somewhere between portrait and hectare. Now, portrait obviously has muted colors and less exaggerated saturation, whereas hectare is quite saturated. I was quite excited about this actually because since Poundland stopped stocking the Agfa Vista 200, I've kind of been looking for a replacement color film to test cameras with, now because obviously portrait is too expensive for that, and some of the other films I haven't really liked so much in terms of the color characteristics. I was excited about this one, even though it's a professional grade film. It only costs me just over £6 because I only purchased one roll, but apparently you can bring the cost down to under £5 if you buy in bulk or buy from somewhere else or whatever. Another good thing is because it's being manufactured even today, there's a good chance of getting a fresh batch going forward. Anyway, so I took the film for a spin on a sunny day in London, trying to recreate the kind of pictures you would take in South America, where the sun is usually out and things are usually quite colorful. So I was in search for color and for light. I was also interested to see how it would handle the difference in the light quality, the dynamic range between the light and the shadow, if you know what I mean. I used the Canon FX with the 50mm f1.8 lens, very capable, but it was a cold day, so I had to wear gloves, and focusing this thing with gloves is not very easy. So I would mostly have to take the gloves off. I wouldn't be able to feel my fingers trying to take pictures, and you know, all of that. Sometimes I just missed the shot. When it comes to the photos themselves, which is what's really important, I was quite impressed by the color. It was kind of what I expected. A lot more vibrant than you would get with portrait, but not quite as saturated as hectare. It's not just like an average of the two, it's also less refined in a way. There's a slight increase in grain, I think, compared to something like a portrait or hectare. So I think even though this is a professional grade film, perhaps Kodak designed it slightly differently from the other two. It's nowhere near as grainy as the Agfa, which I actually like quite a lot, but it's not as fine as portrait. It might have something to do with the way it was scanned, I guess, but I can see a little tiny bit of grain. But I really like the colors. I enjoy the fact that it doesn't introduce exaggeration of color like you get with hectare. Now, my opinion is only based on shooting one roll. Actually, I have another roll on the go right now, but I haven't seen the results yet. It's just really hard to get a sunny day where I can try and replicate what I would get if I was in a sunny, colorful country. So those are my thoughts about the Pro Image 100. It's relatively affordable for a professional grade film, but I'll probably end up using it for more personal purposes, not for testing cameras. It's a little bit too expensive for that. Anyway, here are some of the photos. I hope you enjoy them. Take care of yourself. I'll see you next time. Peace.